Hi, I'm Z from Ztending Goalie School. One thing I wanted to talk about here in this little edition of Goalies World is mental training. One of the things that I've learned throughout the years is that the old saying that 80% of a goalie's game is mental and 20% of it is physical is still true to this day. Mental preparation and physical preparation is huge aspects of any sport, but mostly for goaltenders because you are in your own little world the whole entire time of the game. One of the things I want to touch base as far as mental focus is types of preparations before games, during games, and also just a way to go about practices. Let's start out with the practices. A lot of things I see is goalies that so over, it's not over competitiveness, it's more or less they get frustrated when a puck goes in or something that doesn't go the way they want it to go. Example, the players are not doing a drill correctly or shooting where they need to shoot, and it's frustrating the goalie to no means. One of the things you have to remember is only control what you can, only worry about what you can control. And that right there is yourself. You can only control yourself, so therefore you don't want to waste energy and on the frustration of other players. They mess up the drill, it happens. You know, it's just a way to use as sports. In any sport, in any team event, you know, drills are going to get messed up. The players are not going to do what they're supposed to do at certain points. All right, it's not always going to go perfect, and you have to realize that, so that way you don't get over frustrated at that, and you can worry about your own game. Second is game preparation. Besides all the physical stuff, it's always most important to start getting ready for the game. You know, even more. You know, some goalies get ready a day or two before. You know, they don't know it's a big game coming up, and they're getting psyched and ready. One of the things you want to focus on, though, is a couple things that I've learned throughout the years is to help pre-games is focusing on the puck beforehand. Just take a puck, you can look at it, you know, stare at it for a while, throw it around, juggle with it. A little hand-eye coordination helps, but it's also if you close your eyes for a second and just focus on the puck and picture the puck in your head. And then one step further is mental movies. Mental movies, I think, is one of the best things you can do as far as mental preparation. You picture yourself in the game situations, making perfect saves. Technique is all there. You're making everything you need to do to make the possible saves, and it's all perfectly perfect form and technique. Seeing yourself doing this before games is going to help you do the same things in the game. In games, one thing I can't stand as a goalie coach is a goalie showing his frustration aloud by cursing or breaking a stick, or you just bang a stick and just all throughout just showing aggression and frustration. That is just going to be fuel for the fire for the other team. Great goalies are always composed. They let a goal in, they realize why it went in, focus on what they could have done to make it not a goal or make the save, and then they forget about it. All right, on to the next shot, on to the next puck. Always focus on the next shot. You don't want to focus on 10 shots ahead of you or 10 shots before the current shot. You always want to be in the present. Read the play, react to it. One other thing is post-game. It's always good to go through. Some goalies, parents or coaches, they always they log down different things, where the shots were, a couple notes of the game, and it's good to go through these things. But you don't always want to dwell over and be over criticizing. One thing I've noticed in the since I've been coaching goalies is that goalies get over criticized their own game, and they get overcritical of just everything in general as far as goaltending. Listen, I really don't know a perfect goaltender out there. You know, every goalie in the world gets scored on. So you have to accept, you know, that there will be pucks in your net. You know, and it's the best thing you want to focus on is keep it simple. How's your stance? Are your knees bent, gloves out? Where's the stick? Is it normally in the middle or is it off to the side? Just a little recap is mental movies, focus on the puck, and stay focused as a goaltender because, you know, just like the old saying, 80% of the game is mental and 20% is physical. So you want to stay focused as best as possible in the game. And try and try and hone your frustration and focus that energy into the next save and shot. Okay? Again, Coach Z with Ztending, Goalies World. Stay focused.
You and I are like oil and water.